Greetings and salutations! It is I, Professor Macabro, and Zombie Wasitos here for day 6 of our martial arts march theme for this month. You might be questioning why Zombie Wasitos is here. Well, I made the mistake of doing something I should have, and after getting my ass whooped by her ninja clone technique, we agreed that she would be in the reviews, or else I would be hurt. But little does she know that I actually occasionally enjoy that kind of thing. But yes, anyway, day 6 of our martial arts march theme. And what movie will we talk about this time around? Well, the movie in question is a movie about samurai, sword fighting, and demons, or Orochi, as they are known in Japan. The Orochi. Yes, I think Orochi is the appropriate word for demons in Japan. I should really research this more. But, yes, the movie in question is Dororo, the Japanese tale created by the same guy that did Astro Boy. Who would have thought? Yes, the story is about... It's a very messed up story. And I will admit that there's not, forewarning, there's not a lot of horror elements. There is some horrifying visual images, but this is not a horror action movie. It's an action movie with horror elements, which fits the theme very nicely. So the story revolves around this warlord whose army is being destroyed by the opposition. So in a desperate gamble, he goes to this chamber, this temple, that has 48 demons locked inside. And he's like, I kind of need help. I'm getting my ass kicked here. Give me the power to rule the world, and I will give you whatever you want. And the 48 demons in unison are like, well, sure, we'll give you power. Power! All you have to do is give us your firstborn son. And, because I know that's the thing with demons. They always want the firstborn. I don't know. So he's like, fine, I haven't even met the guy. I don't care. I can have some more. So he strikes the deal, spins the wheel, makes the deal. And his poor son is born kind of like that thing in Eraserhead. It's just this torso with a head. No nose, no ears, no eyes. It's a very disturbing image, actually. So, much like Moses, I believe. Yes, I think it was Moses. They put him in a little cradle and tossed him away into a creek to be disposed of by nature. Little do they know that he is found by a medicine man, someone who is adept at the art of healing. And he finds this pitiful creature, and he takes pity on it, because he sees he is alive, but he's still kept alive for magical reasons. So, he takes this is where it gets kind of disturbing, he takes the body parts of dead children from the continuing war, and grinds it up, molds it into body parts, the 48 missing body parts that the child does not have. And eventually, kind of like Frankenstein, starts building him up. During that, he meets a wandering storyteller who gives him a blade that was forged out of anger and revenge to kill goblins. So he crafts the sword into his arm, and then he has the prosthetic magically sealed. So whenever he has to fight and kill demons, he rips off his hand and has the sword, and that's the sword that is able to kill these supernatural creatures. He is on the hunt for the 48 demons that claim parts of his body, because since they have a physical human body part, the demons are able to take physical form and, run roughshod all over Japan. So, the people of this country have the demon shogun that is expanding his territory and his reign of terror, and they also have these demons being assholes and fucking up with everyone. So, yes, but the titular character is not the 48 demon part guy. It's Dororo, this person right here. This is the main character, and this is Dororo. And she is a thief. But she is a girl that was raised in a village that was ransacked by the guy that made the deal. And her family's like, you have to act like a boy. Because women, well, they weren't very well treated in Japan back in those days. So pretend to be a boy and then survive. And that's what she does. She pretends to be a boy. But she encounters the magical samurai guy as he is fighting this crab monster thing. And this is one of the demons that has part of his body. And he kills it. And when he does, his leg magically grows back. That's what happens. When he kills one of these demons and reclaims his body part, it grows out of him and he expunges the prosthetic, which disintegrates into dust. I can get him wanting to get his body parts back, but it seems like he has a pretty sweet deal. He's basically immortal. Nothing can kill him. But, he does want to reclaim his humanity, as it was something that his adopted father wanted him to do. So, he goes around with Dororo and they form this kindred, because Dororo is a victim of the evils of the warlord, and the main guy is also a victim of his father's greed for power. Eventually, they stumble across the warlord, and, that's when shit hits the fan, because they realize what's actually going on and what happened. It's a very, very good movie. Again, not heavy on the horror elements. It's not very horror movie. It is entirely an action movie with horror elements. But you have your Orochi, you have your Tengus, and you have a lot of Japanese horror mythology with the spirits and the ghosts and yokai and stuff like that. And again, the concept of this poor, misbegotten, horrifying thing is horrifying. I mean, oh my goodness gracious. That was kind of messed up, seeing this Eraserhead baby in the scene. And it's a little bit of Frankenstein, like I said. You have a little bit of Frankenstein with him building the body parts. And so it's a good movie. I would recommend Dororo quite a bit. I don't know how hard it is to find this one. I didn't see it streaming anywhere, but if you can find it, Professor Macabre and Zombie Wasitos highly recommend it. We had a lot of fun with this one. But much like Tokyo Zombie, if you enjoy samurai flicks that have supernatural elements, well, you will most definitely enjoy this. It does set up a sequel because he still has to kill at the end 12 other demons to reclaim his full body. But to my knowledge, I don't think they ever made a sequel, which is very disappointed. But it is based on a manga, again done by the guy that did Astro Boy, and that one does have a proper resolution. So maybe track that one down as well. But the movie, good stuff. So, that was this entry into Martial Arts March. We have one more movie to go, and hope you stay tuned for that. But until we see you all again, we wish you all, like always, a good evening.